Risk management is not an exact science. However, we have many processes that allow you, that if you apply them, that allow you to reduce the risk.
Right.
And I'm looking at the information that is being given by the politicians, and I can't really see. I can't see where they're coming from when they're making these things, when they're actually saying these things. I can't understand where they're getting their information from, because to me, I can't see it.
Yes.
Unless they see something that I can't see, I don't understand where they get their information.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah.
Have you come up with any answers? Because you presume there must be a basis for it.
When you listen to the politicians and Brexit is, I understand with people that as soon as this Brexit title comes on, they just want to switch off because they've been bombarded with it. But when you listen to politicians being interviewed, it's all think. It's assumptions.
Believe.
But they fill in gaps in with things that they don't. They're not factual. My world evolves around facts. I have to be able to analyse the context and present that information in a way that the senior management that I deal with have the ability to make informed decisions.
Right.
I don't see this process.
And you might sometimes be wrong.
Oh, I mean,
because this is another element of the rhetoric, which is saying, well, look, that economic forecast there from the Bank of England wasn't 100% correct 10 years ago, so we should never listen to anything they ever say again.
No, we're adjusting it as we go along.
Precisely.
It's the dynamic risk assessment. So what is okay today, what you can do today in Afghanistan or Iraq or Somalia or whatever can change tomorrow. It can even change in the afternoon, because you have to take into consideration actions from insurgents and things like this.
When the facts change,
when the facts change, you have to do another dynamic risk assessment.
Why would a second vote, though, be a good idea? Because I think you're right. A lot of people will groan at the very prospect of it. Where does your sense of urgency or importance come from?
Well, let's look at the political parties.
Do we have to?
Well, yeah, because, the thing is, this is all the process leading up to my rationale behind the second vote.
Fair enough.
You've got Labour and Jeremy Corbyn. To me, they seem like rabbits caught in the headlights. They startled, they don't know where to turn, and I think that they're even frightened to making a decision on anything because it will upset people.
Because of who it will disappoint.
Yeah.
Yes, so you can keep all of the people happy all of the time as long as you do nothing.
Exactly. So if you do nothing, then, right. Then you have the Conservative Party, who are content on ripping the party apart. And I honestly think that they don't instill confidence in me to be able to think that they are doing the best job for this country with their political, what seems to be political ambitions with David Davis and Boris Johnson and all these guys. They seem to have a political agenda over,
or a personal agenda.
Sort of a personal agenda, because they're thinking about their next promotion, etc., etc.
Yes,
and they've taken that over.
But they still will if there's another vote. This is what I mean. What do you think a vote will change?
Well, I'm hoping that the people, the 60-odd million people in this country, will have the ability to vote on facts that are presented to them.
Right, so it's almost as if we've had a look. We took a vote on whether or not to jump out of a window, and now we've had a look out of the window. We should think again, because lots of people told us there were feather beds down there, or whopping great trampolines, or a lovely swimming pool, and there's a waterfall and there's ladders. Now we've had a look and we can't see any of that, so we'd like to change our mind about jumping out the window.
I don't feel comfortable with those guys, the Conservative Party at the moment, with the shambles that they are in internally, making the right decisions for this country.
And you don't feel much faith that the Labour Party will either. So the population,
the Labour Party are not. They're not stepping up to the plate.